So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down on the Saturday grid. I got to tell you, this has been a morning from hell. Woke up and the espresso maker is on the fritz, so I went downstairs to grab a double espresso from one of my favorite little cafes. Got back up here, brushed my teeth again, showered, and now I'm having myself a beautiful glass of champagne. This is the kind of way to wake up, because today I'm taking the train to Regensburg, and we are going to, I'm hanging out with some friends, and we're going to go to the ginormous flea market there. So let's start the day right. So we have today, it looks like our Saturday, June 29th grid is a construction by both Adrian Johnson and Raphael Musa. Edited, of course, by Joel Faliano. And as always, we send our very best to Will Shorts and hoping that he soon makes a full recovery. All right, so let's just top into this here grid and see what we've got today. Sound from a kid. Well, a sheep, maybe? It's like a ba or a ma. I don't know. We're going to have to just figure this out. Bungle. You're lying. 8 up. Islam's Feast of Sacrifice. Oh, this just passed. This was like last week. I'm trying to remember how to spell it. Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Adha. Don't even begin to wear me out with how terrible my Arabic is. Something that's made lying down. 8 up. Overcome in a way. Maybe odd. Trying to get something in here so we'll have something to work with. Have legs. This could be to last. Okay, so we have anything going. Goes as planned. Enter hesitantly. This is maybe to edge in. Just got to get something up here I can work with. Condo no-nos at times could very well be pets. Goes as planned. Well, do you see this in here? Something made lying down here? I think we have a snow angel on our hands here, which doesn't really fit for almost July, right? But I like it. Kitchen staple that's gone missing in the song Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Down during difficult times. Bungle's looking like it could become mess up here, and it might have something. And this sounds like this could be then a ma, or is it an A? I don't know. 8 up, maybe adored. You're lying, maybe ain't so, but I have got to check these. So, exploding part of a touch me not is a pod, yeah. No longer surprised, maybe used to it. All right, okay. And looky here. We have ourselves stress eating, which I don't think I've ever done. Play area. Well, we've got theater something, maybe. Goes as planned, maybe pans out. Women's gymnastics event. This looks like the uneven bars. Love women's gymnastics. And I admire male gymnasts just for, well, all of them really, but just trying to place myself in their position to have that kind of strength to do the stuff that they do. It's absolutely amazing. That's why I'm so excited about the Paris Olympics. But that means there will be no traveling to Paris this summer. It'll be unreal. It's already unreal anyway on a normal basis. Can you imagine during the Olympics? Noted Jeopardy contestant of 2011. I don't know. Part of me still wants to get on that show so bad, but I know I would just bungle it mess it up. Liar's concoction. Man, that is good. Word on Italian street signs. And this is via, but you can also see it on Spanish street signs. And as a matter of fact, we used to live on Via de la Paz. So I guess the road to peace, something like that. Again, testing my Spanish. Chewy barbecue bits. These could be definitely rib tips. And let's see. So maybe this liar's concoction is a web. And I don't know about 2011 Jeopardy guests. Like many kids on the night before Christmas, perhaps they're antsy. I kind of associate that word with stress, like stressful in a negative way, not like, ooh, I'm getting presents tomorrow, stress. It's different, but brand seen at AutoZone, maybe STP. We got this solution for many cleaning problems. You see that 3 letters, you see the Y's already in the middle, you just know it's going to be lie or rye or something like that. And you kind of want to make these little bets in your head. Like some poetry, maybe lyrical, and I'm getting way out of line here. I've tried to stay somewhat uniform as I go. Don't worry, you can come closer. Well, I'm assuming this is I either don't or won't bite, so let's see what this might be. I need to speak with you. Rehearsed, say, down pat. That way, whatever we're rehearsing will pan out. And this could be a word. A word. Okay, that doesn't sound good. So I guess we have I won't bite. Member of a historic trio. Yeah, it's just the Pinta, I bet you. And I still haven't looked that up. I need to know what their actual names were. The painted one and little girl for the Nina and the Pinta. That just can't be. In my head, they can't be the actual names of those ships. It seems like they were always named after saints, like the Santa Maria. So, modern medium for jotting things down. I know I use mine. Notes app. Lugged, toted. Yeah, that works. But boy, I really wish that schlep could have fit in there. Sprinkles and fudge at an ice cream parlor. These are add-ons. Titular character in the best-selling DVD of all time. I did not know this, but I'm assuming this is Nemo. What a really cool thing to figure out. Some seismic activity, 3 tremors, and that would make this Watson. So, okay, I see. The AI project from IBM it's been a long time. So, rib tips. Didn't I say that a while ago? Why didn't I fill that in? Whatever. Civil rights legislation, 1990. I think this is the Americans with Disabilities Act. Play area looks like it could be the theater district. And I gotta get to New York. I mean, I just do. Sounds like a good fall or spring trip. And I can't go in the summer. Robbins, who co-wrote the Rocky theme, Gonna Fly Now. I know it. I just can't remember it. In case it's of interest. Okay, maybe just FYI. Won't be around for long. That's a pretty clever way of putting a fad, if that is correct. Online chatter, maybe a bot. We get that a lot in these grids, don't we? Accept cookies, say. Well, it seems a little uncomfortable. I'm assuming this is to opt in. And really stand out could be to pop. Musical style whose name literally means new trend. Well, yes, that would be bossa nova. Bossa nova. One who's unlikely to negotiate well. Maybe a pushover. Maybe. So far we're looking like everything's working that we're coming up with. I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Red plant. Well, we've got a Russian spy in here. We got a grid full of international intrigue, right? All right. Big. magazine with a Skater of the Year award. Oh, I know this. I was never a skater. Like, I wasn't that kind of Gen Xer. I was more the artsy type, but marble. No. If this is right, that's so inelegant. I can't stand a marble. An orb. Don't know much about Saturday Night Live cast, it turns out, and especially with a BR. Turn the page, say. Hang on. Lacking. How about the French? Sans. Parsons, who worked on Abbey Road and the Dark Side of the Moon. Very cool. Also worked on their own project. I Have the Eye in the Sky. I hope that's not stuck in your head all day. But Alan Parsons' project. Yes, I remember them very well. Now that PH from Thrasher helps. I think we got Big Pharma in here. Citation, abbreviation, Etalis. Site in suburbia. Oh, this is awesome. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite Tumblr accounts is called McMansion Hill, and I love reading the updates that they put on there. Such a funny blog. I love it. Operator of Maple Leaf Lounges. Ooh, this is Air Canada, and I gotta tell you, if I can find them, I don't know where I saved them into what folder in my Photos app, but I've got some amazing pictures. When I fly to the Middle East, I often take Turkish Airlines, and that usually requires me to fly out of Frankfurt, which is a couple hours on a train from here. But I always enjoy it because they don't have an actual business or first class lounge at Frankfurt International. So they use the Air Canada lounge, and it is the Maple Leaf, and it is my favorite lounge on the planet. It is so well appointed in every way. I got to share some photos with you if I can find them. Suitable for family movie nights. Hey, how about Tame? And what a speaker might do if nobody is listening to them. I think they're looking for Trail Away, but I got to be honest with you, I'd be mortified. Let's see. So hang on, maybe. Oh wait. Something seen in a demo for short. I guess that's probably TNT. So turn the page would be to read on, and by that logic, and I guess there was a cast member of SNL called Bryant. I'm assuming that's the last name. Band for guitarists. I don't know. I want to just put strap in there, but does a takedown readily available? Would be on hand. Is this maybe junk art? Singer whose name becomes a place in Hawaii if the first letter moves to the end. So I think this is Akon, and then that would be Kona. So today's a takedown, probably roasts, and relish would be to savor. And I think this makes this creative use junk art. And touristy district of Rome would be the Trevi. And I guess we have a band for guitarists. It's a strap after all, but this says make rent. Rip? Well, I'm glad we had the crosses on that one. I would have never gotten that. I don't guess I know what that means. Rip? So how do we do, Bob? Okay, not bad. 12:41. This is not a bad way to get my weekend going. Weekend going is kind of getting up and going on without me here. It's already almost 11 o'clock. But I have more champagne, and I have a train ride to catch, and some junking to do in a flea market. And this was a fun little puzzle. It was clever. Nothing really crazy in it except for making rent. I don't think I would have known that. I thought it was really cool to have the Eid al-Adha. That was kind of nice to see that in there because it is a big celebration. In fact, there were several notable sales and shopping events here in the area with some of the halal shops and what we call the halal laden here in Germany. But It's just really cool to see it. And the Russian spy, not bad. So let's go ahead and move you out of here now, and we'll rejoin on the Sunday grid. And in the meantime, I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for the comments, and to JP. Yeah, I've had those days, my friend. And so thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. It absolutely means the world to me, and I love it when you interact with me. And if anybody knows the real names of the Nina or the Pinta, I would appreciate that. Cristobal Colon's, he had 3 boats that he took, and we know what one of them's real name is, but I don't think Pinta, which means the painted one, or Nina, little girl. I don't really think those. I just don't feel like those could be the actual words, and then I'm gonna forget that I want to look it up. So maybe I will. We'll see. Anyway, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Servus, grüß Gott, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, ciao, Cin-Cin. Be well. Take care. See you for tomorrow's grid.